The world's most notorious drug lord, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, is behind bars in Mexico. The United States is seeking his extradition to face charges in the United States. His capture is considered an important blow to global organized crime. Well, joining us now live from Mexico City is CCTV's correspondent, Franc Contreras. Frank, does this mean the end of this very powerful cartel that Guzman ran, the Sinaloa cartel, or will he simply be replaced and will it be business as usual?
Well, Anand, experts in security matters here in Mexico and even members of the government themselves are telling CCTV that it's highly unlikely this means the end of the Sinaloa drug trafficking organization. A more realistic scenario is that drug trafficking company, basically a corporation, an illegal corporation, is working at this very moment to fill the post left vacant following the arrest of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. The world's most wanted criminal, the leader of the Sinaloa drug trafficking organization, has been captured. But experts say his vast illegal enterprise will most probably continue shipping tons of cocaine, methamphetamines, and marijuana to global consumers. U.S. and Mexican government officials believe Guzman's Sinaloa cartel is responsible for nearly half of all the cocaine that enters the United States. The U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security, Jay Johnson, called it a significant victory and milestone in the war on drugs. Guzman is now in a maximum security federal penitentiary in Mexico, the kind he escaped from in 2001. Grand juries in at least 7 U.S. federal district courts, including the states of Illinois, California, New York, and Texas, have handed down indictments for Guzman on a variety of charges, from drug trafficking to money laundering. Illinois and New York are among the first states to ask for his extradition, but it would be up to Washington to make the final decision. The arrest of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman raises the political capital of the federal government in Mexico, but will unlikely mean the end of the Sinaloa cartel. Experts say that's because, unlike the Italian mafia, the Sinaloa organization has a horizontal structure and is not concentrated in the hands of just one individual. Forbes magazine estimates that under Guzman, the Sinaloa cartel's illicit wealth was valued at $3 billion. Experts say that money has blended into the legitimate economy worldwide. Professor Raul Benitez teaches security theory at Mexico's Secretary of the Marines. He says Guzman's cartel still operates in 54 countries.
He's the only Mexican drug trafficker with international power. The rest of the criminal organizations here only move inside Mexico. He has criminal networks in Spain, Asia, Indonesia, South Africa, Australia, and of course, the United States and Canada. That makes him a man with a great deal of global power.
And usually when we see an arrest of this magnitude, violence is usually the end result. A power vacuum is created, and people, even inside the cartel themselves, start to fight amongst each other to fill that void because it's such a powerful and lucrative post. But in this case, we're told by Mexican officials here and U.S. intelligence agents as well, speaking off the record, that quite possibly the second man in charge has already stepped into the post. His name is Ismael El Mayo Zambada, and he is likely to be the next leader of the Sinaloa cartel. Anand.
Thanks, Frank. Franc Contreras there reporting from Mexico City.